The Foxes in flux, and with the task today of trying to become the first victorious visiting side to Brentford's fortress Gtech Community Stadium this season. Leicester need to start picking up some points, but it is a tough task for them against the Brentford side, who have been unbreakable.
You've got to think you're coming up to the Premier League. I think if they had have played that way, they would have got...
There's Buonanotte bursting into the penalty area, and he's still got the ball here. Buonanotte fired in towards the near post, kept out by Fleck, and now it will be loaded into the Leicester penalty area. The header towards goal is fantastically tipped over the top.
I like it in terms of changing the angle from Brentford, going for the short throw in and then that longer ball. It's a good header, does everything right, Schade, but it's just a fantastic save.
Different qualities to grind out a result after Morgaard's first half red card. The throw goes long this time. Now Damsgaard's effort into the ruck of players inside the penalty area, then lifted some way over the top. It's a bizarre season really that Brentford have had, given so good at home but have had their struggles away. It's the most points they've ever picked up in their opening dozen Premier League games. The most wins they've had, but also the joint most defeats that they've had. Now Vardy, Jamie Vardy rolls it across. Leicester in the lead, out of nowhere.
That for me is all about Jamie Vardy and exactly what he is about as a player.
Brilliant work from Jamie Vardy, and Facundo Buonanotte notches his 4th Premier League goal of the season. Historically, Leicester are a club that have given Brentford plenty of problems over the years as the ball's played across here. Leicester 1-1. And an instant response from Brentford, and you just cannot keep that man out. An 8th Premier League goal of the season for Yoane Wissa.
Again, it's Leicester getting caught in this shape. They're not ready. You see where out passes. James Justin as well gets caught out. And then at this point, it's just about, have you got the quality to find Wissa when the ball goes across? This is a great ball through as well. Weight of pass is exceptional. But Leicester will be disappointed because you look at that shape at the back. They're all over the place.
And it was just 3 minutes and 52 seconds after Leicester City had taken the lead. Thomas Frank approves. Wissa uses his body really well and finds Damsgaard, and now Lewis Potter has got a lot of grass ahead of him. Samare herring back to try and get close to him. Wissa helps it on. Bumo rolls it back across. Schade strike! Brentford get their second. And he's waited a long time for it, Kevin Schade, which is why he's mobbed by his teammates.
It's a shame for Leicester City at this point. They're down to 10 players, so that will obviously affect how they defend this here. But what I love about this, look at this touch from Wissa. He knows where Mbeumo is. That is wonderful awareness. And then the finish when it comes to Schade. As you say, when you've not scored for that long, when you're that desperate for a goal, you can sometimes snatch at these. But he keeps his composure, side foots it in the back of the net. And as I mentioned, Brentford fully deserving their 2-1 lead.
It will be Damsgaard, but it just doesn't quite come down quick enough. Ball flick forwards, and Wissa gets there ahead of Vass. Schade, Kevin Schade sees his effort blocked.
Gives that attacking threat though, because he thinks forward first. Obviously he can play in that role and defensively astute, but this is where he wants to be, right on the left-hand side of the pitch, on the opposite side, high and wide.
Damsgaard encouraged to shoot. Instead, he finds Schade! Third of the day for Brentford! And it comes just before half-time. Well, he waited 16 games for a goal, and now he's got 2 here today, and Brentford in a real position of comfort.
The ball through, by the way, is excellent because there's a little bit of disguise on it, a little bit of a reverse one. The run is pitch perfect in terms of the timing. I thought he might have got it wrong with the touch, to be honest. I was thinking, do you take that on your back foot? But that finish, the little chip over the goalkeeper into the corner, is absolutely beautiful.
Scruffy first, but a sublime second for Kevin Schade.
I will say, though, probably one of the best times to catch Villa at the moment. Not as bright as they were at the start of the season.
Damsgaard's ball in, pushed towards goal by Wissa, palmed out by Hermansen. Offside flag had gone up over on the far side. Harassed by Nathan Collins, who looked to keep the play alive here, and he does even better than that as he finds Mbumo. Cross comes in, header over the top.
See here, in terms of Thomas, surprised that the referee's potentially not gone back to that and looked at it for a caution, but doesn't, as you say, comes across, absolutely flings himself at it. This is clever from Brentford, isn't it? Game management in terms of knowing that Leicester have had 3 or 5 minutes in the ascendancy.
Threaded through for Schade, who's on a hat-trick, and he's taking the match ball home with him tonight. Ruthless in front of goal, and with not even an hour on the clock, it may already be game over.
It's a wonderful finish. I like the way that Brentford were calm and composed in the build-up. As I said, actually, it's probably Leicester's best spell of the second half, but then they just take a minute to compose themselves, and how quickly they play it. This ball is absolutely exceptional. The weight of pass is exactly what you want as a forward, running onto it. And then he knows when he's going one-on-one with Fass that he's got him in terms of pace. But can you beat the goalkeeper? Can you go across? Can you be calm? Can you find the side netting? It's yes to all of them for Schade. And a hat-trick, what a moment for him.
2 goals in his first 41 Premier League appearances for Brentford, and then 3 on one glorious Saturday afternoon. The day belongs to you, Kevin Schade. Just under 20 minutes to shine here, just to keep himself firmly in. Thomas Frank's thoughts as Yoane looks to cut the ball back, and he finds some room in midfield here and tries to thread it through to Mbumo. Thomas does well, but then plays a risky pass to Justin, and he's put his side in trouble. Fabio Carvalho looking for the corner. Fine save by Hermansen, reaching down to his left-hand side.
Working hard to win the ball back from his team. Carvalho, that's all he can do with it, really. It's such an acute angle.
And now Brentford looking to break, and it's Yoane who could be in here, just held up enough by Skip. Job done for Brentford, who cruise to victory here this afternoon. Thomas Frank's team brilliant at times as they swept away Leicester City. A rude awakening for Ruud van Nistelrooy, perhaps, as he sees the players he will now take charge of. A new era begins for Leicester City from here, and they have work to do. They're going to have to pick themselves up after this defeat. Kevin Schade, the star of the show with a hat-trick. Full-time score, Brentford 4, Leicester City 1.